everybody. I can't go into too much detail, but there is some very, very odd stuff going on. I'm certainly under attack right now in many different ways, and I just want everybody to know to just kind of have your eyes open. And I have my eyes open, but there's a lot going on. So I'm still working, I'm still building. Nothing's gonna stop that. But I'm just telling you guys right now, be on the lookout, because I'm under attack. So I've created my own gas station that makes fuel from plastic waste. Let's go. So we start to see some golden droplets coming over. And how do we know what type of liquid this is? Is it gasoline, diesel, jet fuel? Well, it's all based on temperature. You can see the condensate temperature at this elbow here is just under 100 C, about 90 C there, which translates to about 190 Fahrenheit. And that lines up with the temperature boiling point range of gasoline. This here is plastiline. Gasoline I made from plastic waste. We are going to put it inside of this. It's indeed in there. Yes, indeed. There we go.
That's the best weed whacking I've seen done in 3 years.
Folks, I have just mowed the lawn with plastic waste. You guys understand what this equation is? Plastic plus microwaves
equal diddy oil
equals equals fuel.
If you don't know, this is the young black scientist that turned plastic into gasoline fuel. And it's safe to say that you will not see him again. I have no doubt that he will not resurface. I've read it too many times in books. I've seen it too many times in my research. I know the patterns. I study the world and how it works and what goes on, not just what comes on TV.
Say temperature at this elbow here.
It's safe to say that you guys know it too. See, Americans are silent partners in everything that is corrupt in America. You're aware of a whole lot of it. But as long as you can have your iPhone, you could buy your lip gloss, you could play your PlayStation 5, you could drive your Hellcat, you don't care. Let's be honest. You don't care unless it lands on your doorstep. But see, we're at a slow drip rather than a full flow. We're at a slow drip. So you're slowly losing and you're not noticing it. It's like aging. You're not really noticing it day by day, but a toll is being taken on you. And that's exactly what's going on. And we all know this. It's nothing new. America is the illusion of freedom. You think that you're free, and we think this country is so great. No, this country has the best illusion of greatness. It's the best illusion. But truthfully, and it's time to say it, America is a prison. That's why we have the most prisons out of anybody on this planet. All America's surveillance is on the citizens. It's not on other countries. It's not on our enemies. It's on you, the normal guy, in your house, on your phone, on your TV, with your doorbell eye camera and shit like that. It's you that's being monetized. It's you that the government looks as an enemy. I don't know why you guys don't understand this. Anytime anybody creates anything that can liberate you, it is considered illegal. You don't know that? Just like the man who invented the car that can run off water. Boom, up missing. Where'd he go? Dr. Sebi cured AIDS. They didn't believe him. They took him to court for it. And he won. Boom, up missing. What happens to all the holistic doctors? Boom, up missing. Anybody that's preaching natural cures? Boom, up missing. Why do you think they change the rules about importing roots and ginseng roots and all these other herbs that can cure you. They don't want that stuff flown into here. You think we can't cure the common cold? Yeah, we could cure the common cold, but how many businesses would that destroy? Just think about that alone. Just think about the common cold. We so damn smart. We got all this technology. You don't think we know how to cure the common cold? Of course we do. Robitussin out of business. This place out of business. Anything that liberates you will be illegal. Okay? We don't need to be running these cars off this gas. They've been had the technology that we don't need it. But anything that makes you free is illegal. You eat fruit now, right? You notice there's no more seeds in your fruit. That's not an accident. They don't want you growing food. Okay? What about the family that decided to live off the grid? They didn't do anything to anybody. They just decided to live off the grid. They figure, the world was coming to the end, so let's go live out in the woods. Why did the FBI surround their house and raid them and shoot their shit up and kill their cattle and stuff? These are regular people who just decided to live off the grid. It's bad enough. Let me tell you how. See, we have been micromanaged down to a point that we don't even recognize it no more. We're more micromanaged now than ever. Let me tell you, the noose is so tight around America's necks to walk a straight line or to follow the script. You can tell you don't even need to be a big YouTuber to have funny shit happening to you and your channel because of something that you said. Because why? Because the government now monitors YouTube and the videos that you watch. Anything that's free is government made. It's for the government, for data. Anything free. See, in the 90s, it used to be this thing called privacy. You know what I'm saying? I was young, but I remember it. They got you guys to give up your information and your private information for free, and you're doing it willingly. Just look at the T app. Y'all can't wait to tell on each other and give out all this information. Little do you know, that's how the top elite society works. To get as much dirty information on you, your family, what you have done, your fears, and what you're scared of. That's the stuff that they use to control people at the top. What do you think Diddy was using? Tapes. But that's not nothing original. The government used tapes. The same blackmail and stuff that you've seen Diddy and stuff doing and stuff like that, the government does. Where do you think they got it from? The FBI invented it. The FBI invented this stuff. What do you think Epstein and all that shit was about? How do you think Epstein got powers? Because of the tapes and stuff that he recorded. Because at the end of the day, what's really moving the needle as far as Hollywood and money and stuff like that is young women. It ain't rap, it ain't money, it's just like that. Because all these millionaires and stuff that you think would have all these women at their fingertips actually don't know shit about women, can't get close to a woman or whatever. So they befriend a lot of these Epstein people to have that kind of access. They're lames. But back to the story. How many times have you seen somebody do something that benefits the human race and all of a sudden that technology doesn't come out? The government comes in and takes it. Because anything that is made to liberate or anything that is made to free us up or anything that's made to benefit the human race, the government weaponizes it. Every single thing. I mean, if the government even tried to weaponize seances, you know what I'm saying? If they even tried to weaponize witchcraft, and this is no secret, they got documents on it. That's why, in a way, I like the government, because whenever I say something that people think is wacky, I just say, the government uses that, right? See, the government, the thing I like about the government, they don't doubt anything. They will investigate anything in which they think they can gain power from. So if you're saying that there's a person accessing parallel universes through rituals and meditation, they're going to investigate that. Why do you think, what was the movie? Why Do Men Stare at Goats? That's the government investigating in mental telepathy and mental power that men can get other men's heart to stop just by thinking about it. See, they don't doubt anything. It's fairy tales to you. It's Disney stories to you. To them, it's real life science. You may talk stuff about psychics. Do you know the government used psychics to find their ages? It's called remote viewing. Look it up. They use everything. Do you know that they have a criminal-based system that's based off your zodiac sign? They can tell how violent or what kind of crimes you're going to commit based off your zodiac sign. But a lot of people say, oh, don't tell me you believe in that zodiac shit. They doubt nothing because everything has a place under the sun. Okay? All this stuff that we doubt, the government actually uses and has harnessed. So there's nothing that we create that they don't try to bastardize or demonize it or make it for something that can hurt us. So no, you're not going to see this young man again. You know, because he tapped into something he wasn't supposed to. Like Dr. Sabi, he tapped into something he wasn't supposed to. What about the dude who invented the time machine who went up missing? Once again, he tapped into something he wasn't supposed to and end up missing. That's what like the metaphor for the Matrix is. Like if you ever watch some of the animatrix of the Matrix, some people tap into something and then all of a sudden it sends alert to the higher up or the archons or whatever you want to call them. And now we have to come pluck this guy from the system because one guy can disrupt the entire system. Just like that one animatrix where the track runner, where he blew out his leg, but he was so determined and he was so focused, like he mended the bone and was able to win the race. He tapped into something beyond this world. And then what happened? Agents came to get him because he tapped into this. Well, that's what this young man did. And this is what happened when you tap into things. Some of your favorite YouTubers now are gone. When I got on YouTube, it was a dude called Black Child or something like that. That's how I learned a lot of what I learned about the industry. You know, some of you guys, y'all like, because y'all always compare me to him, Chronicles of Judah, right? You notice people like that always go missing? Now, I ain't saying nothing happened to him, but they eventually stop. Okay? Let me give you another example. Look at a young Pharaoh, right? Boy, he was a lightning rod in the beginning, right? I'm talking about a true talent. Like, he even impressed me. Like, this dude, he's channeling. He can download information. He's nothing like that now. Why? Because he tapped into something he wasn't supposed to. And he got spooked out of what he was doing. And he realized that his life and his freedom is not worth y'all. That's why he's throwing up the finger and stuff like that and has changed. And he's about the money now because he got to the point where he realized sticking my neck out here, I'm not going to get the protection. Like these people that I'm speaking up for, all these black folks I'm speaking up for, I'm not going to be protected when these people come for me. So that's why they end up changing their tune and becoming something different. The same thing happened to Polite, right? Once you get to that level and you tap into that thing, you got a choice. You either ride this out all the way and see it through true, or you're going to succumb or end up missing. These are just the facts. And listen, we all know this. We all know it. But as long as it ain't happening to our uncle, as long as it ain't happening to our brother, as long as that but this is nothing to laugh at, and this ain't a joking matter. That means nobody can truly help us as a race of people. You know? And somebody come out and say, hey, I got something. We don't need electricity no more, guys. We could do it. Pow, he gonna be dead. If I could get on this mic and this YouTube and be charismatic enough to capture your mind and your thoughts, and I'm pouring something into you that's pure, like I do, I will be gone. That's if they can't shadow ban me enough. That's if they can't break my spirit enough. That's if they can't get me to sway or get to come. That's exactly what happens. People like this, people like me, we don't go all the way to the top without being compromised on the way up. That's what I say. I'm happy about my little level, because even on my little level, I'm fucked with. So I couldn't imagine If I invented something that'll turn plastic into gasoline, what the fuck they would do to me? I'd be missing too. And I'm speaking on this because not enough of us will speak on it. A lot of people ain't gonna find this important. So yeah, I take the opportunity to use my platform to talk about something more, as we all should do. And no matter what profession we're in, be more than that, you know? But I had to bring it up. One, to give it some attention, and two, to let the powers that be know out there that this ain't going up under my radar. I see it. I'm aware of it. You might put the rest of these people to sleep, but my eyes is sharp. I sleep with one eye open. I don't trust you. I know better. I don't care how pretty you dress this world up. I don't care what fly and fine women and cars you put in front of my eyes. I'm not forgetting the program that's running in the background. And that's what they're counting on. That's what bread and circus is about. That's what all these distractions is about. That's what all this entertainment is about. They don't want you to think about anything that's worth anything. Because naturally, once you don't put your attention into entertainment, what do humans naturally do? We better ourselves. If we don't waste it on entertainment, what are we naturally going to do? We're going to better ourselves. And if you look at it, the human race is, we're not meant to stay at this level. We're supposed to elevate. We're supposed to get bigger, more advanced, more smarter, live longer, everything. We're supposed to be more, not less, because somebody's keeping a cap on us. And this is one of the ways that they do it.